So, like, I'm gonna say this: where's my initiation? And let's get this over and done with, because we're all gods, right? Because I come to reality because I live with a disease, and I'm not gonna live a long life. I know I'm not in this body because you fuckers gave me a disease called Klinefelter's. It's not one word; it's two words, and no one's never heard of it. Doctors, nurses, no one's never heard of it. It's a rare, rare disease, but it happened in Britain too, as far as I know. I know the stories behind it. There's a video on it. Actually, I have a book on me. I could maybe sell the book as the author. Like sell it as I'm the author and I wrote the book. But I have it in my shed in a box. And the doctor that actually diagnosed me is the one that told me that he didn't put this on my medical records. But this disease gave me telepathic. I can read people's minds. I can see the future because winter's coming. And it's a chess game that we're all playing. And I remember that guy, Jordan Maxwell, that guy died. My thing is my uncle said to me, the one that was a 33, he said, as long as you don't go to the media, you're okay. Small people, it's okay to talk to. But if you talk a large amount of people, he said, and then they find out, he said, you're going to go to sleep forever. But the way I see it is Satan, so everything is made up in the world we live in, and I get it now, because I always go to church, and my telepathic mind would say, hey, this is all bullshit. It's like I used to go on a lot of spirits hunting, with some people in the back of the day, and I thought that triggered it. No, because I don't do it anymore. I have a lot of spirits that come to me and ask for help to get in contact with their loved ones. That's not on my medical records. I had that taken off. But I know YouTube, everybody can see YouTube now. It's banned from people's channels. There's a guy that I haven't seen in 6 years all of a sudden appears back on my channel because he was talking about y'all's narrative, the deep state. But here's the thing. I'm going to say a few things in this video. My disease, first of all, gives me certain powers to do certain things. And if we learn how to open our third eye, that heaven and hell don't exist. There's only one place we go to. The Bible's all fucking made up. It was a book. What did they say? It's the greatest story it's ever told. And when you have a disease and you think there and think, well, I gotta find solutions to cure this, because y'all have the cure of AIDS and cancer. Y'all gotta control it. It's all about control and pleasure. And then what happens after that? It's like someone that didn't get their fucking way, because when I really did believe it back in the day when I was a kid, this angel guy got in a fight with God up in heaven, and it sounds like a goddamn fucked up story. It sounded like it was all made up from the beginning. And it was. It's all made up. Everything's made up. Because we live in a simulation. And I wonder why they made the movie Matrix with Keanu Reeves. And then we can fantasize about anything. But because we're in a simulation, we can lay down in bed and think we're climbing a ladder. You can leave your body too. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, the hippies do, maybe, the ones that smoke a lot of pot. But y'all just want war and chaos in the streets from what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is chaos in the streets, fight each other, beat the fucking shit out of each other, kill much as you can off, then we don't have to deal with them, because we're hiding underground. Because we're scared of these people. And then y'all can't stand that guy Trump, 47. He's constantly, I see y'all in the media, negative and negative and negative and negative. But let me tell you something. If you want people to follow Jesus and God that don't exist, and the false prophets that everybody keeps giving money to, I know I don't have a long life to live, and I always told short, small people that I'd never meet again, and they would sit there and go, well, there's about to be a war in the United States. And I was talking to some woman, and I sat there and told her, I said, you know what, if the shit hits the fan, they're the ones with the tanks. They got their narrative. They got their hands in everybody's pocket. 1776, the Illuminati was created in Britain. You know, if you're going to play God, you can't cheat. You got to be like me. I'm telepathic. I can, you know, if you become a Mason and you're a low rank, you don't get tinted windows on your car. But the higher ranks, we get tinted windows on their car because they done the dirty deed. Because y'all do everything is together. Everything together. All the time. Anything y'all do, y'all all do it together. It's like having a picnic. And then, so I come to reality and, you know, realize, you know, we're living in a fucking world that you can't say certain words, but I'm already saying it. Why is this going to change? You know, oh, and the universal ID is coming. Y'all tried doing this in, what, Georgia, years ago? And I sit in this house all day, taking care of a 97-year-old. And then here y'all cheated the system. You cheated. If you're going to play God, quit cheating. So you bring that bitch in. Her name's got a guy's name. Her name's Tom or something. Shit, lady boy, like in Thailand. And she tells my story. Oh, I had a grandmother that used to wear white, and she couldn't get their narrative right. And I looked at her and I go, wow, she must have not been listening. And when you drive by at the stop signs, what's the biggest law in Georgia? You can't text and drive, right? I have my uniform shirt on, and people stop at the stop sign. It's so fucking funny. I could be out there talking on the phone with somebody because you're listening. You listen on my phone, you listen and playing with my internet. You listen to me while I'm in the vehicle. Why do y'all keep fucking with my doctors? Why does your bot can't let me have a job? Keeps fucking with that. Anybody that I come in contact with, it has to find out by calling it somebody else's phone. When I met somebody the first time, I'm learning and studying all this, and I'm getting it in my brain to where I can watch out. And you know, why I can't work at the City of White's Police Department voluntarily? Because everything has to be voluntarily. You don't want anybody to work. You don't want anybody getting medications. You don't want anybody getting help. That's what I learned so far. We have to dialogue. We have to change our dialogue, the way we do things. If someone don't like this, well, we got to take the word like out. I bet you I'll say the like word, but we can't. But you can't. You know that thing with the devil's act what was that one with Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves, where his father's the devil, and the devil can have sex with his sisters and brothers and all that stuff? That's what they do in Alabama, right? So Keanu Reeves is a lawyer, but I thought in the real world, like it comes to the police department, there's no such thing as lawyers. We don't need lawyers. We just need judges. But the way I look at it is God and Jesus is made up. The sun rises on noon. 666 is 9. I keep constantly still seeing numbers. And I have spirits that come to me and tell me what the hell's going on, even the loved ones that passed away. I really did think 9/11 was when I was getting my uniform on, about to go to work. I saw the planes hit. And then that black guy, started talking about Tower 7, and then he disappeared. Like my uncle said, don't go to the media, you'll be fine. Don't have large crowds, you'll be fine. If it's small ones, like